Hi, I'm Danielle and I'm the founder of The Joyful Edit. Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to talk to you about the misconception of motivation. Now, I'm sure many of you have heard that if you don't feel motivated and you're not taking action, then that dream of yours isn't something that you really want. It's not something that you're desperate to get. And I always really struggled with that because I thought, no, I definitely want these things to happen. I definitely want these visions of mine to come true. I want these dreams of mine to come true. And I really struggled with the concept that just because I don't have motivation every single day to do these things, I refuse to accept that's because it's not something that I actually wanted that much. And I think there's a real kind of misconception with motivation and the fact that, there's been so many times when we've looked at a blank page or we've looked at our gym trainers ready for that burst of motivation to hit, and then we'll go to the gym, and then we'll write the story, then we'll start the business. And actually, when you just rely on motivation itself, or you rely on that feeling that you're now ready, that just leads to procrastination, inaction, and missed opportunities. And I think we tell ourselves a lie that the people that are doing these things, doing the hard things, committing to the habits, that they find these things easy and that every day that they have the motivation and that they feel like they want to wake up at 4, 5, 6 in the morning. I've got news for you. Most people do not feel like that on a daily basis. Yes, it's possible that sometimes we feel ready, we want to wake up and we're ready for the day. But that does not come every single day. It's not an easy thing. It's something that we train ourselves and we rewire our brains to think so that we no longer have to depend on our feelings. We now have to rely on this bullet of motivation, which just comes every now and then. It's not really something we can kind of control. And, when I think about it, people don't generally want to get out of bed at 4, 5, 6 in the morning. They don't really want to eat a salad over a croissant. They don't want to work on their business after they've just had a full day of work. They don't want to go for a 10-mile run to get ready for the, running class, whatever it is. What they are doing is they are building and creating the tools to kind of make that happen. So I want you to kind of get rid of that limiting belief that these people are just superhuman and that they just have this bags of motivation and always feel like doing it, and realize that they're just like you and I. They're just human, and it takes a bit of effort and it takes a lot of practice to kind of get into that mindset, but it is absolutely possible that you can get yourself into a state where you no longer have to rely on those things and it just becomes something that you do. You no longer have to have that internal dialogue with yourself should I get up or should I stay in bed, or should I go to the gym? Maybe I could just miss it today. It's no. You're going to do those things when you feel like it, but you're definitely going to do those things when you really don't. Because when you show up, when you don't feel like it, that makes you grow so much more, and you become the person that says the things that does the things that you say you're going to do. So today I wanted to kind of make you aware of that and kind of provide you with some tools to kind of help you go about your day in order to when you have those moments where you really don't want to do the things that you have to. I've put together some kind of tools that really successful people are using day in, day out to make that happen, to kind of keep putting one foot in front of the other and disregarding the feelings. I want you to disregard your feelings. They are keeping you stuck and they are not helping you move forward. So what I've done is I've put together the 4 simple, easy steps to help you take action when you least feel like it. So the first is something called the 5-second rule, which is something that Mel Robbins kind of put together, and it was something she was using just for herself, and it became so powerful in her life and in her friends and her family that she had no choice but to share it with the rest of the world. And Essentially, all it is when you don't feel like doing something, you just count backwards by 5 seconds and then you do it. So when your alarm goes off, you count 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then you get up. If you are struggling to write this email, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then you do it, then you send it. So what it does is it's getting you to stop the noise in our head and stopping us from having that internal dialogue as to whether we should or whether we shouldn't. And you're changing yourself 5 seconds at a time, and you make decisions that scare you, but you do it anyway. You make decisions that you don't want to do, but you do it anyway. And slowly but surely you begin to change, and you stop relying on your feelings and that bullet of motivation, and instead you become that person that does these things simply because you said you would. You become that person that makes things happen 5 seconds at a time. Honestly, it's so simple, but it absolutely works. Like, give it a go. And I love the simplicity of it. But honestly, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you can change your life just by using that technique. The second thing is action breeds motivation. Like, contrary to popular belief, action often precedes motivation. Like, the simple act of starting a task or putting your trainers on can create like a positive feedback loop that generates that motivation. So don't wait for the perfect moment, because we all know there is no perfect moment, and create it by taking that first step and building that momentum. The third is routine trumps motivation every time. Like routine, ritual, habits, whatever you want to call it. So, successful individuals often attribute their achievements to established routines rather than relying on bursts of motivation. Like, if you look back at your own life, like, how often do you have those incredible bursts of motivation, regardless of whether it's something you are so excited about and you really enjoy and you love, or it's something that you absolutely don't want to do but you have to do anyway. Like, it doesn't come that often. So what I want you to do is I want you to build a routine that creates structure and discipline. Like, make it easy to stay on track even when motivation wanes. Develop habits that are in line with your goals, and motivation will follow suit. So make it easy for you to stick to habits. So we've talked previously about habit stacking, leaving your clothes by the door, like your gym clothes by the door, keeping your phone outside the bedroom so that when the alarm goes off, you have to get out of bed. Like, make it easy for you to stick to these habits and routines and rituals. And then the fourth thing is celebrating your small wins. Acknowledgement and celebrating your achievements, no matter how small. Like, recognizing your progress boosts your confidence and reinforces positive behavior, and you want more of it. Like, this positive reinforcement becomes so powerful. Like, it's one of the biggest motivators. Like, it just is like a knock-on effect, like a snowball, and it just helps create continuous improvement. And you want to get to a point where you train your mind so that on the days you don't feel like doing it, you do it anyway. Like, that is the goal. Like, when you no longer have to feel it or want to do and get something done, your whole world changes. So I want you to really think about that. I want you to stop waiting around for you to finally feel like it, or when the time's going to be right, and when that motivation is going to kick in, because I can tell you now, you're going to be waiting for a long time. And when that does kick in, it's not going to last, and it won't be sustainable. And don't we want to create lasting results? We don't want to have these fleeting moments of joy where we are on the path of success, then to be met with, I don't feel like it. Oh, I'm too tired. Oh no, I don't want to do this. We want to do those things anyway. I want to go to the gym regardless of the fact I'm tired. I want to work on my business regardless of the fact that I've just worked a whole day doing something I really don't want to do. We want to align it with our values and really think about what it is that we want, so that we take action anyway. So I just wanted to share that with you, because again, I think it's just breaking down these misconceptions and making it easy for us to succeed and do things we want to do. And I refuse to accept that we're not motivated because it's not something we really want to do. Like when I first heard that, and I've heard it many times, I refuse to accept that because I know exactly what I want. And yeah, there's going to be times that I really don't feel like it. And it's something that I love and I really enjoy. But you know, sometimes I'm human and I'm tired, or I want to snuggle up in bed. I want to watch Netflix. I want to binge on chocolate and whatever it is. And you know, it's just building those tools and rewiring our system and our brain to be like, you know what, I don't feel like it and I'm gonna do it regardless. So I'm sending you so much love and so much blessings. I hope you really enjoyed today's video and it just fuels you, it gives you motivation, it inspires you, and you just start implementing these things that I tell you. And honestly, like if you just do one thing, do the 5-second rule. Remember, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it. Honestly, we can change our lives 5 seconds at a time. So I wish you an amazing evening. I'm sending you so much love and blessings as always, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. So thank you for watching. If you like this video, then please remember to like and subscribe, and leave your comments. Like I always love hearing from you, and I've been getting the most amazing comments, and it just makes me feel so amazing and just like helps me to keep going. And yeah, so I just want to thank you so much for doing that, and yeah, it means the world. So I will see you again tomorrow. Until then, have a great evening, and thanks again for watching.